Hello everyone, it's me, Sarah. Welcome to a Curious Cuttlefish Podcast, Episode 6. Hello, I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you would like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram as a Curious Cuttlefish. You can find me on Raverly as alittlecuttlefish. And I have an email, acuriouscuttlefish@gmail.com. So if you're looking to connect with me, any of those ways would be wonderful. Today's episode, sorry guys, I'm a little scatterbrained right now. I even made notes because I knew that I am not going to be very focused. Last week was rather busy. Mr. Cuttlefish and I went out to visit some family, and I was trying to stay on top of getting my videos out to you guys, and it was a busy week. So I wanted to do some shout outs for some of the smaller channels. There are some people that I watch and I really enjoy seeing them and the things that they make. And so I'm going to have links to their channels in the description box beneath. One of them is Joe's Web. You should check her out. I've been chatting with her and she is such an amazing and wonderful person. I have loved getting to know her, and she had a huge yarn haul from Hobby Lobby and she just uploaded that video recently, so you should check that out. I'm actually going to be trying to check out a Hobby Lobby later today to see if I can have a yarn haul as well. So check out Jo, she's wonderful. I think you will enjoy all the cute little creatures that she makes, and she's just a wonderful person. The second person who I wanted to give a shout out to is Anne, and I believe her channel is just Anne, spelled with an E. So I will have the link to her channel beneath, and she is new to YouTube. I want to say that she has been on here about as long as I have, but she only has, I think she has less than 10 subscribers, and she's very sweet. She's getting used to doing videos, and I know how that is. It can be very challenging, and it's weird to talk in an empty room to a camera. Well, my room's not empty. If you can hear Rocco in the background, he is, doing his doggy things. But yes, so I would encourage you guys to just give some love to Anne as she is new, and I would love to give her some subscribers as she is new to YouTube as well and just starting out her channel. Let's just show her some love. So she is actually testing one of my patterns for me. I am hoping to release that pattern sometime this month. I am waiting for my testers to get back to me with any notes they may have, and I will be releasing that pattern soon. I have not decided if that's going to be on Ravelry or on my Etsy shop, so I'm still up in the air about that one. I need to make some choices and move forward with that. So yeah. Those are my shoutouts for this week, and I will be trying to do shoutouts for at least 2 people on my podcasts every week. Alright, so moving on to finished objects. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know this past week has been a lot of scrubby yarn for me, so I made a whole bunch of different washcloths. Yes, there are tails. All my projects have tails. I don't know how much crocheting I'm going to be doing this week, since I really want to actually weave in ends, so I might take the time to do that this week. But yes, there was a lot of scrubby yarn. There was a lot of washcloths, dishcloths being made, knitted, crocheted, and knitting still takes me a while, so there is that. And that was, oh no, I have these other 2. Again, tails. You guys are going to have to see my lovely work with all the tails. So I made this. This is from an ice yarn. And I will have the link to the patterns in the description box beneath, because this one, oh dear, which was which? This is very similar to the other scarf I made. There are two of them, but there are two separate patterns. This one is more dense, I would say, of a shell pattern. I really like the colors. I'm really happy with how this turned out. But, you know, tails. They need to be cut, woven in. This was made with one ball of ice yarn. I think this one was a clearance one, so I don't think there's any more of this color. But I will check, and if there is, I will have the pattern and the link to this yarn in the description box beneath. I am not sure. I will have to look that up. And I don't remember. Oh, I think this one is the tulip stitch or the iris stitch, and I got this pattern from Pinterest. I think that's the name of it. It's a flower. I really liked this pattern. It worked up really fast. I did this in one sitting. So there's that one. And then this other scarf that I finished, the pattern is super similar, but if you can see here, it's more open, and yes, there is a tail. Yay! Welcome to how I crochet, and I leave tails in there. But this was a yarn that I got from my yarn swap partner, Mary. I have a video up of opening the box that she gave me, and I love this yarn. Again, thank you, Mary. And I made this scarf out of it. It's all the fall colors. And she had given me 2 balls of this color, and I thought that I would use both to make the scarf, but believe it or not, because it's so lacy and open, this is only 1 ball of yarn for this scarf. So now I have to figure out what to do with the other ball. I might make a second scarf. I don't know. I like this pattern though. And I think this pattern was from the Crochet Crowd. It was either, I don't know. I need to make better notes before I record my videos. Yeah. So I will have the link to this pattern in the description box beneath, and it is a very fast and easy pattern because it's so open. There was a YouTube tutorial on it. I'll have that link. And yeah, it worked up very quickly. I really like how it turned out. I actually wouldn't mind making a rectangular shawl using this pattern, because I think it would be very nice for this spring or summer. But these are my 2 finished objects because the rest of them are dishcloths, and you guys have seen those already if you saw my review on these scrubby yarns, and that was the majority of what I've worked on this week, other than my works in progress, my whips. So let's move on to the whips. I wanted to do a yarn review this coming week of this yarn. It's an Ice Yarns. This is Cake's Chain. And the colors are really pretty. Of course, they're my colors. Can you see my orange and my couch? So super excited about this yarn. I was talking to Jo from Jo's Web, and she gave me the suggestion to do a C2C scarf. So I started that. It's probably going to end up being more like a shawl. But here's my whip with the tail at the bottom. I might add tassels onto this one, thinking about it. But this is as far as I've gotten. And I really like how this yarn is working up. I really love how it looks, and part of me kind of wants this to be a blanket, because I just really I like these colors, and I think it would look nice on my couch. But I said I was gonna make a scarf, a triangle scarf or a shawl, so maybe I will follow through and do that. And since I like this yarn so much, I might order more, because I think it would make such a fun blanket. But yeah, so I'm working on a corner to corner. And if this does turn into a shawl, it probably will. I'm going to add a border and, make this edge straight. And if that is what it does turn into, I do have the notes on this, and this pattern can be written up a lot faster than my other ones that I'm working on. Because corner to corner is pretty standard. So here's one whip. Another one I'm working on is Krista from the Secret Yarnery she had a mile a minute. And so here is my mile a minute. It is in progress. I have three panels together. It took me a long time to pick this third color here on the bottom. I had the top two already chosen, and Mr. Cuttlefish and I were going back and forth on what the third color should be. So finally decided, after scouring almost my entire yarn collection and not agreeing, we ended up on this brown, like very light brown, beige-ish color. But I'm very excited to see how this finishes up. I really like how it's working up so far. I will say, I did reply to some of your comments when you found out that I was doing the mile a minute. I did make changes to the pattern because it wasn't lying flat for me and it wasn't working up the way that I would like. I think I need to figure out Ravelry. I will probably put it on Ravelry and put in the notes the changes that I made in order to make this work out better for me. I know I reduced this top part is only a double crochet 2, chain 1, double crochet 2 in that chain 2 space, because it was too many, it wasn't laying right from her double crochet 3, and then the center part I changed, and I might have already put that up on Ravelry and written the center part out of how I changed that. But so there's my mile minute. It's another whip. I don't think it'll be done this week because this was a blanket, and blankets take a while. But I am using, the purple is the Estate Sale, or from the Estate Sale yarn. This minty green came from my sister-in-law. She gave me some yarn, and the white is from my stash, and it doesn't have a ball band on it, so I am not sure what that one is. And then the beige that we agreed on is Utopia Baby, which was one of the clearance yarns from Hopium. So I need to continue to work on this. Don't know how long it'll take to finish, but I do have almost all of the center purple strips done. I just need to do, I think, 3 more, which is 1 more ball of that yarn. So put that off to the side, and then I am also not that much farther on my shawl that I am knitting, but I can show you guys. It's not that big. I didn't get that far. But there it is. I did get one of those little lace work stripes, I don't know, in there. And I just have to continue. And I'm just gonna go until I run out of yarn on this one. But I love the colors. I cannot wait till this is done. I'm probably gonna wear it all the time once it is, even if it's hot, because I'm crazy like that and I like the yarn. I need to start working on my cotton shawls, but yes, I need to finish the stuff that is on my hook and needles. I will probably also do a hat this week if I have time. Ambitions, right? Anyways, my video is getting long, so let's go into the yarn forecast, which is where I talk about my videos that I will be releasing this week. I am being uber ambitious as usual. That is who I am. That is how I function. You can ask Mr. Cuttlefish. He has to deal with me. What a wonderful guy. So I would like to do for this week, tomorrow I am going to hopefully release a yarn haul from Hobby Lobby, which is where I hope to be going after this video. And then Wednesday will be another yarn adventure. Full disclosure, I will not be doing a yarn dyeing adventure this week because last week was just so busy, and by the time I record this, I have to have the yarn already dyed and up and drying, and then it takes me another day to record everything and compile everything to make those videos. And so because I don't have yarn drying behind my camera right now, that means it's not going to be a yarn dyeing adventure. But I believe the plan will be to give you a tour of my yarn collection, or I think they're called Flash My Stash. So that is the goal for Wednesday's video. Thursday will be another yarn haul video. I have a package coming in from Ice Yarns with their new yarns that they are carrying, and I would like to show you guys that. Friday, I will be doing a yarn review. My goal is by Friday to have my shawl or scarf, whatever you want to call my work in progress, complete so I could do a yarn review on that Ice Yarn. I did get feedback from my last yarn review series on the scrubby yarn requesting for me to do yarn reviews on cotton yarns, and I am going to be working on figuring out this week how I would like to do that, whether it's as a series or as individual reviews. Maybe you can comment down below and let me know what you think would be good. I'm 50-50 on that. I think it would be good to do individual reviews for the cotton yarns. I also think it would be good to do a comparison, but to do those comparison videos, it takes a lot of it takes a lot of planning and background stuff. So I need to figure out what would be the best way to go about doing the cotton yarns, because I do want to categorize them into ones that would be better for washcloth, dishcloth type projects, and ones that would be better for apparel, wearing, clothes, accessories, that type of thing. So I know that they fall into different categories. I also know that cotton yarns, you can have 100% cotton versus cotton blends, and I would like to do those reviews. I'm just trying to figure out the best method to do those for you guys. So anyways, back to the yarn forecast, or no longer yarn forecast now that I am on to Saturday. Saturday I will be doing another game spotlight where I will talk about one of the many games in my collection and tell you guys about one of the games that Mr. Cuttlefish and I enjoy, and just review it for you guys so that you can see all the different board games out there. My goal for those is to do one every other week, and we are on that Saturday this week. So that is the goal. That is the yarn forecast. Those are the videos that I will be putting out this week. Thank you so much for watching me and bearing with my rather long podcast today. I so appreciate each and every one of you who comes back almost every day now to watch my videos, and it has been such a joy just getting to know the Yarny community, getting to know each and every one of you who leaves comments below, and just getting to share with you the things that I enjoy doing and making and experimenting with, playing with. It's so much fun. So thank you, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and comment down below. I do my best to reply to all of your talking too fast. Okay, I do my best to reply to all of your comments, but I'm not always able to get to them. So please be patient with me as I am also trying to upkeep all the videos that I want to upload and share with you guys, and stay on top of life, because that's always fun. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow.